first thing I'm going to do is try collect rain water after getting a bucket and a place where I can store the water. I was feeling like, collecting rain was the best thing I can do. So currently I'm just going to walk up to my garden shed. I built my garden shed about maybe 3 years ago just to do some eco home project I did have to do in year 6. That project succeeded and I just disassembled everything, and now I'm going to put it all back together. I also built my garden shed with a gutter, and that's going to help me collect water. So my garden shed has just got pretty much dinged up by me crashing a bike into it or launching bottle rockets into it. But gladly I built it with a gutter. Here you go. But it does have one small slight issue. It's just there's actually no end, so you can see in. So sometimes when there's too much rain, the water actually comes back the other side, which is actually pretty funny. And that's how I lost a lot of water when I tried doing this project around about 3 years ago. The basic principle is to get a bucket and then put a hose on the end of that gutter so it gets water in here. I'm going to put like a piece of wood so no bugs and stuff gets into the water. So it should be relatively clean. Also, I've got to clean that gutter so I won't get any dirty water from the get-go. What is that? What does get-go mean? I have no idea. I just said that. This is when we're storing the water in. So after it's gone through all this, I'll be storing the water in here. I think this is the last time I got rainwater from the rain, but I'm just gonna water the plants with it. Before I clean the gutter, I thought I'd maybe just water some plants. Yeah, that should do. That should do. So when I was actually taking the gutter off, I actually didn't notice how dirty this gutter was. I think I've cleaned it last year, but yeah, this might be a problem. I might need to get like a thin mesh to try and cover it up so no like bugs and trees and parts of trees and branches and all debris or dirt gets into my water. I gave the gutter a pretty good clean, so it's now probably relatively clean enough for me to drink from it. So I'm just going to install it back onto the roof of the shed. I'm just thinking, the whole roof looks pretty nasty if you see over here. And let me kind of show you guys this. The whole roof looks pretty nasty. You can see all the spider webs, the mold, all the disgusting stuff all in here. So I'm just gonna give it a pretty good spray with a hose. That is nasty. It's disgusting. So after asking my dad if I could use the hose, he gave it to me. But you might think, oh yeah, are we in a drought right now? Yes, we are in a drought. But I've got a tank system. so I'm technically already collecting water. So I have a tank system, so I'm going to wire this hose up all the way to the other side of my house to the tank system, so I'm not wasting any water. Another issue I noticed is that I have to also clean the roof, so now I'm going to clean the roof. Time lapse. Just thinking about it, people who do collect water from the roofs don't clean their roofs. And also thinking about it, the roof that we use to collect water for our tank, which we're using to clean this roof, is also not filtered. So cleaning the roof of my garden shed, I wouldn't do it. I'll just filter the water out when I drink it or when I use it, or I'll boil it using the electric Yeah, I'll think about this one. Why should I clean my garden shed's roof, even though the roof I use to collect rainwater is my roof? If you ever park by my house or drive by, you'll see that the roof is pretty dirty. So getting water from the rain from my roof is probably even safer than getting water from the rain from my house's roof. So I've given up cleaning the roof because it uses way too much water, and we need that water. We need that tank of water. Apparently, it saves us money on water bills. Now I'm back at my garden shed to show you that cleaning a garden shed with a garden hose doesn't actually clean it. It just moves the debris everywhere, and it's just a complete waste of water. So let me show you. Just bring my camera. Okay. So, how am I supposed to put this camera on? So, we're on my roof right now. And you can see, I've tried cleaning it. You can see all the water, all the debris, and now you can see why you clean it. It just spreads debris everywhere. And this is going to be an even more big problem because now all the debris is everywhere, and I have to clean this up some other time. But if you actually look in here, if I just scrape some out, well, not in there, I cleaned it already. If you come in here, there's actually just debris in the actual thing. So if I just give it a good rinse, I can get some of this fine dirt out and hopefully use the water. After drying myself up, I'm just gonna put the gutter back. I'm gonna put the hose in so I can get the water into the bucket. I'm gonna build some contraption on Monday, so then I can get water off this roof. And I might tomorrow use a cloth like this and maybe just wipe the shed down with a ladder. But I actually don't know what to do right now. I'm completely wet. My camera's wet. It's weather sealed, so I don't have to worry about that. It's starting to get dark right now. It's about 5:30. So I'm gonna pack all this stuff up. I'm gonna put the gutter back. I'll see if the system works with my hose, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So one more thing to show you for today is that I went to the garden supply store, bought a bunch of seeds, a bunch of, what do you call them, the things that are half grown and you just plant them. So I bought a bunch of those, and I'll be eating them maybe about 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm not really a planting expert, but I'm just gonna water it using the water I saved from when I was cleaning the shed. Time lapse would be better.